Alright folks, we are finally back here in Drive Beyond Horizons where we collected a new car last episode. I don't really know if it's a good idea or a bad idea, but you know what? I wanted something else to work on while we try to finish the abomination in the middle, the VW. But yeah, we're going to try to find some stops here today. You guys are going to hit the thumbs up button for sweet van parts that hopefully we're going to, I don't know, attempt to find because the game's been really stingy with me. Yeah, because that's totally how it works on YouTube. The more likes you get, the more parts you find. I actually don't think that's how that works. I think it's just completely random here. But I'm hoping we're going to have some good luck here and we're going to find the cars that we need. So if you're wondering what that noise is, that's my chicken down there. It's I shoved something inside of the chicken and it makes noises. And wait a minute, we got ourselves an outhouse. I actually think I need this. There's a couple parts I can duplicate. All right, let's shut the chicken off real quick. I think it was probably this light here. Like, there's no way. Like, this fits on this side. Okay, yes, this is a part we can duplicate. So we might as well go ahead and stick it in the pooper here. And let's go. Boom. Magical powers. Duplicate me another light here. That way I can go and finish another part. Off the old bus here. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, so both of those parts are there. So yeah, 69 out of 81. Nice. Oh my goodness, it's so bright. Also, what door is this? It's not a van door. Maybe it's actually maybe it's the diesel door. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna assume it's the diesel door. I don't need this. There's a couple random parts out here. We have some glass. Once again, I don't think this is glass that we can use. And I'm trying to figure out like all the parts on the new car back here, which this thing's pretty cool. I like this little cargo vehicle. A little bit on the rusty and crusty side, but I'm going to try to finish that bad boy too. It's mainly the VW. I've been talking about this thing for probably about, probably 5 episodes. I can't find any more out in the wild. I want to get rid of it, but I want the freaking achievement for finishing it. Oh, was that alcohol? Gosh darn it, I just drank alcohol. Oh, this is going to be fun driving. Okay, time for fun attempts at driving in the van. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, this is something that was already kind of wobbly. Oh, this is so much worse. Oh, my goodness. I might just pull over and just I might need to let this effect stop. I can't. Oh, wait. Why did I turn on my cautions? Did I do that? I don't remember clicking that button. You know, maybe we should just take a nap here. Just take a nap. Let's turn those hazards off. Just take a nap. I can't even turn them off. Every time I click them on, it turns them back. Okay, there it goes. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we passed time. I got over my drunkenness. Okay, we're coming up to our first, like, legit stop. Does it have a vehicle that we have? Is it going to be one of those days, or is it going to be a glorious yes? It is a freaking van. I mean, I hope it's got some parts I don't have. I've got quite a few parts for it right now. Not gonna lie, it was really generous with the van. Okay, look around, really looking for like lights and stuff. Probably gonna have to find most of it on the ground. There's a seat in there. There's a radiator. I've got all that complete. All my seats in the back are okay. I think. I have the rear bumper, don't I? Yeah, I've got the rear bumper. I've got, oh my goodness, I think I have basically everything. At least that's on it right now, but look around it. You might find some stuff. There's a pedal. I'm assuming this goes to it. Is this a pedal I have? Wait, do I have a complete... My pedal set actually looks like it's complete. Hold on. That one's right. That one's right. That is the floorboard. That's also the floorboard. I'm trying to grab what appears to be... Wait, what's this pedal? Is it weird when you... Huh? Okay. That's weird. Oh, and I think I have to take all these out in order to get to the throttle pedal. So let's go out. All right, what about you? Are you the correct? Oh, I think it is the correct one. All right, so I had all the pedals complete. All right, well, I guess we don't have to worry about that. I was curious about that. I mean, that's a big one. To me, the pedals in the game, a lot of time, those are some of the worst like parts to find. So I'm okay with that. So the pedals are good. Let's look around. There's another chicken in there. I don't think I could possibly do another chicken. Wait a minute. Can I put this on the exhaust? This has got to be a thing, right? Like, hold on. Is this... Hold on. Let me maybe... I think there's only, like, one exhaust pipe here. On, chicken. I got to detach you real quick. Can I put the horn on there? Why is that not a thing? What is this used to... Whoa, hold on. I just asked a really, really stupid question. I should be able to use this as a horn. Where is the horn slot? It's got to be under the... Hold on, let's try to get this. Release that up there. Where do you stick the horn at on this vehicle? That's a good question. I'm going to keep this because I'm pretty sure also, where did the cover just go? Oh, no. Did it go under? Oh, it went out. Yeah, where do you stick the horn at on the van? It's got to be in there. I'd probably have to rip the seat out to be able to see where it goes, but I'm going to keep that. I feel like that is actually a usable piece. Let's see. We got the divider back here. I'm pretty sure I've got my divider. Yeah, there's not a whole lot here that I'm seeing that I don't have. I will say, though, it does have a complete light set on the back. I have a complete light set, don't I? Huh. Yeah, I don't even need those. Gosh darn. I have a lot of parts on this. Watch, there's probably one thing that's on the ground that somebody's going, oh my goodness, he needs to pick this up, and you know what? I don't see it. Okay, I looked around. I think we're good here. We need to get to the next stop. I mean, that's a good sign, though. Finding one of the vehicles you need parts for. I'm just hoping the next one that we find is going to be the VW, because like I said, I really want to ditch that thing so bad. I need the mirrors. I know that's a thing. And I have to see what else. The mirrors and the dash, I believe that might be it. I've got the wheel. I need one more wheel, but those are pretty easy to find at like the garage stops. But yeah, I think that's about it. Not gonna lie, it sounds like a siren's going off right now, because the chicken's just at like the same pitch the whole time right now. I'm tempted to rip it off. It's actually starting to get annoying to me. And it takes a little bit to get me annoyed in something. So definitely I think the chicken, it's better if you aim the camera this way. The chicken's not so loud. But yeah, I need to find that. I need to find the top, the roof rack. That's definitely a thing I need to find too. Okay, here we go. We got another stop. We have I think it's like the gas station hotel. Oh no. It's got a GTR over there. All right, I'll search it out, but I don't expect to find... Well, hold on. Is that a roof rack? No, it's not a roof rack. All right, I'm going to go in there real quick. Is there anything up the road? We're about to go up to a hill, but there hasn't been as many stops in this area. So I'm hoping we come into a cluster of them really soon. Okay, folks, I think I'm spotting a wacky, waving, inflatable arm flailing tube man. I really need to get rid of this car. Is it bad that I thought about just getting rid of it? But I'm so close to, like, getting the achievement, it's not worth it, right? Like, you guys would be probably angry if I said, I don't want to carry this car anymore. So I got to do it. I'm committed to it. It has slowed me down a little bit since carrying the third car. But that car, once we get rid of the middle one, that last one should be really light. Okay, please tell me there's some VWs in here. Also, I'm sorry, chicken. I've got to stop this. We've got to get rid of the chicken. There we go. You could just ride. How about you just ride shotgun with me? There you go. Okay, let's see. I don't think there will be any zombies in here. Look. Well, there's a diesel. I think there was a diesel in the last one I was in. That's not good. Okay, let me look around back. We got another VW tire back here. Oh, hey, look at this. It's the ladder for the back. That's a Mustang tire. This would be... I think that's a Firebird. Is this a whole Firebird? That's another Mustang tire. That's the Tucker. Oh, no. Nope, I'm not seeing anything. There's a couple plates in here. I need to make sure I've got all the plates. That is another... Well, this thing is full of Mustang wheels. Which is weird. Was that a Mustang? That wasn't a Mustang, right? That's a Firebird. It doesn't make any sense. It's like it didn't give me any of the right parts. Oh, there's a turbo up here. I will take that. Also, what is that over there? Is that a can? Oh, it's a dome light. So yeah, turbo, dome light. We'll grab those. I should probably try to clean up this back car real quick. Might as well get this thing nice and pretty. That way, when we add parts to it, we don't have to clean as much here. That back door is filthy. That's still like one of the most satisfying things in the game is scraping off rust. There's something about it. Also, massive cheeseburger. Let's go and eat this real quick. I think that's a truck tire down there. All right. Yeah, you got squeegees over here. I don't know, what color should the new card be? Haven't decided. I'll probably wait until I get the last panels on there. Because a lot of times I'll paint these and then I won't have them finished, and then the new panels I find are all different colors. So I probably shouldn't do that yet. Anyway, this thing's going to be pretty cool. I'm kind of tempted. Maybe towards the end here. I think I just need a battery for it. I'd like to find its battery. I need to look at a picture of it just to identify what it looks like. Maybe we'll try to get it running by the end of the episode. I think that'd be kind of fun. Is there a battery? Just like a spare one in the floor over here? There's bound to be. There's so much stuff in here. There's my turbo. There's a horn over there. Looking for a battery. A horn isn't... I don't think these don't count as like original parts, right? I don't believe they do. Do I have a horn installed on my VW here? I don't think I do. Wait a minute. Am I missing? Wait. There's a radiator on this, right? Well, I feel like I'm missing the radiator. At what point did I take... I must have taken that out and cleaned it. Well, now we know we need a radiator. I mean, I think we would find one of those if we would ever find VWs. I don't know. I haven't found a VW in so long. I'm kind of thinking they don't even exist in my game anymore. By the way, this is a breakdown. This is what I'm looking at now to kind of figure out what parts. They do have a parts list, but the Wiki page or the Wikipedia page is really good as far as like having these breakdowns, which really works to kind of figure out parts. I don't know. I don't identify with being able to find parts on a list. If I see them all sitting there, it works better for me. So yeah, man, if I could just find a couple of those bad boys out in the wild, I'd be probably set. I just can't find them. Oh, that's alcohol. I don't want to drink that. Okay, so I calculated it. I need the mirror. I need the dash piece. I need the radiator, and I've got to slap those tires on, and I think that completes the VW. Man, it's so close. Game, just give me like a couple of them. You know, I saw 0 last episode. And I played for over an hour. It was like an hour and a half, and I think I found 0 VWs. So is it going to be like 3 hours before I find one, or how does this work? Hey, if you complain enough, maybe you shall receive. Is that the case here? It's another really good stop right around the corner. We got a truck. We got 2. You got to be kidding me. It's the freaking truck. No, there's one truck. Is that another Firebird? That's a car. No, what are you doing, game? Hold on. Wait, no. I think I see the rack. This is the rack for the van. At least I'm almost 100% sure it is, right? This is it. Correct? Yeah, buddy, look at that. That looks good. All right, that's exciting. I found something. Okay, what's in here? Oh, that explains a lot. There's a van in here. Are there parts in this van that I don't have is the question. There's a random shifter in there. It comes with a couple of the seats. There's something. Oh, my goodness, I can't see in here. There's something below it. That might be... I'm missing a tail light, I believe. Let me try punching it out of the way. It's so pointless. Like, you know, when night comes around, it's so much easier to see. I don't quite get it. Hold on, let me try to grab... There's a part over here. I am in the dark right now. You guys can't see anything. I can't see anything. I'm literally trying to disconnect parts or trying to grab what... Wait, is that a CD? That might be... No, that's a light or something. I need to be able to get this part. Here, I'm going to try to punch this vehicle out of the garage here. That way I can get to the parts under it. Yep, this is totally freaking working. I love it. Okay, what was that down here? That is a... Hold on. Is that a... Oh, that might have been one of the blinkers? Or is that something that goes on the tail section? No. That is... Is that the blinker? The blinker looks different. Hold on, we gotta hold this to the side. That is a part that I can't identify that I feel like since it was under the van, it probably goes with the van. So this looks like a fuel cap. What cars had a fuel cap? Does the VW have one? No, I think it was like maybe it was the Mustang. I'm gonna have to look at van parts real quick. I gotta identify this. It looks like a light, but where does wait, hold on. I think I see it. Is that it looks like wait, a light can go there. Is this... No, but it's not that. Wait, what is that? It's... Okay. It connects into there. That's a light slot. Hold on. Look at this fan. Does it have... Wait, no. There's not one on this. Is there one on this side? Huh. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to look at that because I need to identify that. That is the radiator. Okay. Yeah, it kind of sucks. They're still not sticking VW parts. I'm going to take that part. I'm going to take some of the other stuff that's in the back of this. And then, oh, what the heck? How many engines did they stuffed like 3 engines back? Oh, 4. Wait, was it 3? 3 engines and a whole freaking front brush guard piece. That's impressive. I'm going to carry some more of this stuff. Yeah, I'm going to gather those. I'm going to have to go, I'll probably do it off camera here in a second and do like a parts check. That way I'm not just staring at the internet. Yeah, wait. Oh, there's a door in here. That's not a door I need. Looks like a Mustang door. Let's go and grab some food in here, grab some drink. Yeah, okay, I'm feeling good. We're finding parts. It's still happening. It's just a very, very slow burn right now. Oh my goodness, I was starting to think these things didn't exist out in the wild anymore. Look at that. Finally, a VW. I mean, it probably has 0 parts that I need, but at least we proved that they still exist in my game. You have a radio? Do you have a dash? A dash? Huh? Dash? No, it's like completely stripped out. Hold on, look around at the ground. There's... Wow. That is pretty freaking lame. All right, I think I have all the plates on here, don't I? They have the wheel. I mean, I kind of needed one more of these because I threw them off. Well, I left 2 of them. So we're back up to all the wheels. So yeah, you add 4 parts there. That puts us at 54. We need the mirrors. That would be 56. You got the dash piece. Wait, the radiator. Maybe are one of these mirrors correct? Hold on, maybe this mirror is correct, is it? Okay, I've got one of the mirrors, so I need a right mirror is what it is. Which that's not too bad. It really isn't bad. If it would just give me some more. Okay, scan for, those are all cans. Yeah, I'm happy because I feel like maybe we're going to get some more of these spawned in. There's the engine. So yeah, just radiator. Did anything get out like really far? No. Okay, let's keep searching, but yeah, we're getting closer. We're getting a lot closer. By the way, I just stopped. I found a van. I found a seat. That's the only thing that they have over here, but that was actually a seat I was missing. I didn't realize it didn't have the front right passenger seat. The back seats are a little bit different. They're like a skinnier seat. But yeah, we got that. So now we're at 71. There's only 10 parts of this van left. 2 of them are going to be the lights. I got to figure out what this light is. I got to identify it. I haven't looked at the Wikipedia page yet. There's a right tail light that I'm missing. And I want to say there's an antenna, which I really, really hope those other ones... I don't know. I think it's an antenna. I need to look at that too. I don't think I've seen it spawn in with the others. What is this? That's a weird piece. I don't really notice that. Look on the ground. Hold on. Hold on. That's an antenna. Is this it? This is it, right? Gotta be. Oh, there we go. 72. What if we complete the van before we complete this big pile of dookie behind us? I mean, I'd be okay with that. It'd be another vehicle off the list. Hold on. While I'm at this van, I feel like I have to pull up the Wikipedia page. I've got to figure out what the 2 lights are. We got to try to identify what parts are left. And there's 2 lights, tail light, maybe front bumper. Hold on. Is that even a bumper? Is that a part of the... Oh, that is a bumper. Oh, I bet I screwed up. There have probably been more of those pieces. By the way, hold on, let me double check my windows here. Okay, so that's green. That's yellow. Wait, are these sides? No, there's no way these are side specific. That one's green. That was another part. How is that little side window any different than this side window? That's one thing that I see the game do occasionally where I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. It's like, that's clearly the same window, right? Like, it doesn't open. Okay, we're at 73 parts. Look how close, 73. This one's more realistically at like probably about 54 or something like that. It's just so close yet so far. All right, let me look at the Wikipedia page here real quick. There might be more parts in this pile. I'm so glad we found that antenna, though. I've heard a lot of people complaining that is an extremely hard part for them to find. Okay, so I think I have most exterior parts. Interior parts I need to double check. Maybe I'm missing the radio. I'm not 100% sure. Hubcaps, that's something I keep forgetting about. And then there's side turn signals. There's a front. So I've got the fronts. You got the headlights. There's little yellow side turn signals. And then there should be something to the rear brake lights. Oh, it's mainly lights is what I'm missing. And you know what happens when it's just lights? I'm probably not going to find them. I've got the radio to this, right? Wait, what was in here? Oh, it's the radio. Hold on. Yeah, I want to say this is a thing because I could swear I've heard the radio go off. I've got a radio, right? Oh, yeah, no, I've got a radio in there. Hold on. Is it the correct? Okay, it is the correct radio. Just had to double check that real quick. Okay, I need to look around and see if I can identify any lights on the ground. That was a can. Because that's going to be the biggest thing, is trying to track down all the lights for this. And I feel like it's between the lights and some of the other small parts. What is this? That's an LED screen. What is... Hold on. There is something... Wait. Oh, that might be one of the side lights. That is so tiny. Come on, game. How is that a part? Oh, I don't have one on this side. Hold on. Are they identical? Because I could find an... Oh, it is a part. I could find an outhouse. If I can find another one of those, I can duplicate a part like... I think a lot of these parts I could actually duplicate, which would be lovely. Except for the tail light. I'm pretty sure it's different on each side. Okay, look around a little bit more. There's a chance that the last lights are out here somewhere. Oh, What is this? This looks like a dome light. Isn't it funny how this game spawns like a ton of stuff under the ground? Like, that sucks. That sucks so bad. Okay, 74. We might have a surprise here today. This is not the correct light for in here, but is this the correct? Wait, what? Neither one of these is the correct light? Hold on. I could have swore this was a... I need to double check that. I thought that was a piece. And this light is not correct for either dome light either. Huh? Hold on. Do you happen to... You don't happen to have those dome lights, do you? Oh, it does! Lovely! Okay, cool. This is going to be another part we knock off. We might finish freaking van life before we finish the other ones, which I don't understand that. That might be a thing, though. Attach that, okay. So now we're at 75. What does that light look like? It's got to be like a... Wait a minute. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Somebody's probably screaming at me right now. Is it this? I bet you it's this. This is probably the interior light that I'm missing. Yep. Oh my goodness. Okay. 76. So we got 2 lights in the back, including... No, it's 2 lights in the front, and then you got 1 light in the back. So that would put us up to 79. We got 1 more of these side turn signals. That would be 80. I'd have to double check. I'm missing something else in here. Just look around. Keep looking. There might be more parts. I swear. Oh, there's something. Is that? No way. Hold on. It's the other side. I don't even have to duplicate it now. Okay. This is probably the best stop of the day. Okay, put that on there. 77. That was a... On. Double check. Yeah, that is a part that you can duplicate. Just make sure the one wasn't a left one and one wasn't a right one. This game can be a little finicky about that. Okay. Keep searching. There might be the last lights out here. Wait. There's a... Oh, that's the light bar. I thought maybe that was the bumper. I was like, well, maybe the bumper's got the lights still mounted in it. You know, the funny thing is, a lot of people, like when I said, oh, I'm going to take the van, a lot of people are like, dude, you're not going to find the parts that you need for the van. By the way, this is, let's confirm, this is the turn signal, right? And there's only 2 of these, and both of those are on. So yeah, I'm missing a front, hold on. That front light wouldn't happen to be like the same one as like this, is it? Is this a duplicate? No, it's not. Okay, so it's a completely different light. I need to keep my eyes peeled for that. So that's 3 parts there. Man, that leaves 1 part after. I have to double check. I got the dome lights on check. I've got visors. These visors are correct. Wait. You know, I still haven't answered. Is there a cover to this right side? Interior? Is that always open? I feel like there could be a cover there. Maybe that's a thing. I'll need to double check that. Man, she's looking pretty good. She's looking almost complete. It's bad. I think I've almost surged ahead of how many parts I have for the VW. Now, of course, I don't have the wheels on, so you got to count those parts. But we have 2 vehicles teetering on the edge of being complete. The van, which I thought this was going to take me a lot longer. The van's just been extra. Like, I brought it. I was like, okay, it'd be cool to do van life, but I was like, I wasn't expecting to complete it potentially before the VW. So it might be a thing. I might be able to complete it. I might complete it this episode. So there's something floating off the back. I need to see what that is. Looks like a latch or something. All right, come on, game. Give me some more vans. Yeah, the more I look at this van, the more I'm like, I'm going to have problems getting rid of this one. This might be a keeper vehicle, and then we just strap the vehicles that we want to put together on the back. Because, yeah, I actually enjoy this van. It might be my favorite vehicle. Speaking of... Oh, my goodness, there's another van over here. Okay, watch for zombies. I think I might have had this spawned in before it turned to night. No, I say that I see zombies. Okay. It's fine. I haven't played with zombies in a while, you know? It's always good to just shoot them in the face. Uh-oh, I don't have any... Wait, I had more guns in this. Okay, I don't have any ammo in that one. So, it's not good. Oh, is there just a... You wouldn't happen to have, like, a gun just sitting outside here, do you? Huh? Is that a thing? I think I'm gonna have to go in with my fist of fury. Hold on. Is there any inside? I hear one to the side. Let me open this up real quick. Oh, what's in here? Oh, diesel. I always, you know, every time I see the front end of that, I always think, oh man, it's the van. It is not the van. Oh, wait, I could do this. Look at this. Yeah, you can't hit me through here, but I can hit you through this. It's fine. I'm just going to punch each of you in the face. By the way, there's a truck there, and there's a Tucker. There's nothing around back, is there? No, I don't see any zombies. Just got this nasty-looking lady here. There you go. Punch her in the face. And then here comes her twin sister over here. We're going to call her Betty. Come on, get over here. Kick her in the face and boom. I love how they can't attack you through this, but I can punch them through the fence. It's the greatest thing ever. Okay, we need to take a really hard look at this van over here. Also, I think I hear another one. There might be one in the bathroom on the inside. Hold on. Punch this back a little bit. I'm trying to get a look at the front. There is a chance. I see... Oh, it's got headlights on it. It doesn't have the front bumper. There's another side light. Okay. No rear lights. There's the one light I don't need. This isn't interchangeable, is it? I don't think it is. It could be, though. Let me double check. It'd be nice if it was. I'd like to not have to find another one of these. It looks exactly the same, to be honest with you. Nope. It's a big no. Wait, hold on. Wait, was that a no? Oh, that was a part. You know, it's weird. So at the night lighting, that's green right now. To my eyes, it looks yellow. Either I've got bad vision, which there is a chance that's a thing. But yeah, that looked yellow to me. I was like, oh, that's not the thing. By the way, I didn't see anything that looked like a cover on this. So that shouldn't be a thing. The front lights. Come on, you got to tell me you got some front lights in here. Like, what? I don't know. That's debris. There's a grill piece. I've got the grill, right? Oh, there's the latch. Yeah, that's that floating latch that I was seeing. Let me double check. I almost 100% sure I have the grill. That'd be a piece where it's like, oh, you were actually... No, I've got that. I'm about to say, I don't think I was actually missing that one. So there is a... It mounts to this. That is green, just to confirm. I've got all the lights in the back, so that would be 2 parts in the front. So there's a light here. There's a light here. That would put us up to 80. Okay, it's probably literally right in front of me. What is the last part that I'm missing on this thing? Is it a floorboard piece? Hold on. There's a floorboard piece. I guarantee you that's got to be the last part. You know, the bad thing is I don't think that's something I've been looking out for. There's a floorboard piece, right? I need to double check the Wikipedia again. I've been busy with that. Yeah, there is a right floor mat. That's the piece. So it's the right floor mat. So there's that, and then the only light I can't identify... No, I've got the rear license plate lights. Hold on. It's the hubcaps, right? But the hubcaps... Does all my things have hubcaps on them? 1, 2... I count 3, 4... I've got hubcaps. So that's not a part. There is anybody that can identify this. There's something that goes on the bottom here, and I don't know what it is. I'm looking at the Wikipedia. Nothing matches what that is. I was thinking it was a rear plate, but it isn't. Okay. I need to double check that. That's going to drive me nuts. We are so freaking close, though. Do we want to beat up the zombie? You know what? The zombie, we're going to assume the zombie in the bathroom is pooping right now, and we're going to leave it alone. Oh, there's a whole rear bumper here for this thing. There isn't an interchangeable light in here, is there? You know, I think this is a reverse light. Hold on, set that like that. See, there's a piece right there. What is that, though? It's a long light. It's not... See, you can detach these two. No, it's not that light. I think I've, like, ruled out every light. Okay, just confirm. I've got lights all the way across the board here. Is there a piece that goes there? I don't think so. I got the upper light. I got my dome lights. Yeah, this is going to be hard to identify. I know it's the right floor mat is for sure one. And that's the thing is I'm probably going to have to look at the comment section. Somebody's probably absolutely screaming at me right now. It's like, it's this piece. Please yell at me. Let me know what that piece looks like. That way I could maybe stick it on my vehicle. Yeah, I guess the only thing that sucks is that there's a good chance that I missed that floor mat because it just wasn't something that I was like, oh, that's the part that I really, really need right now. I'm gonna check in there. Maybe it's in the garage. Does this light fit? No. I'm trying all the lights. Gosh darn it. All right, let me see. Does anything look like a floor mat in here? There's a big floor mat, but that goes to the diesel. I'm trying to see if there's a flat one over there. No. I'm just going to Mary Poppins my way up here. Here we go. Do you keep mats up here? Is that a thing? You keep a floor mat up here. It's not the one that I want, though. Okay, I grabbed some extra parts and stuck it in the back. I don't think it's anything that goes to this, but it's so close I can taste it. This van is almost done. Okay, I've been recording for about an hour and a half. I haven't even made that much progress as far as, like, the road. I think I've only driven, like, maybe a little over 20 kilometers, but I've been stopping and just searching everything out. Oh, look at that. There's a VW over here. Hold on. There's a VW, but do you have the parts that I need? The parts that I've been searching for episodes. Hold on, let me go check over here. I mean, it'd be great if there was a van in here, too. Come on, van. There's a van in here. Oh, you love to see it. There's a freaking van. There is a floorboard that... no, I think this is the... Hold on. No, this... What? Maybe? Hold on, is this it? Yes! Okay. 2 more parts. It's just the 2 lights, I think. I think that's literally it. So, okay, hold on. I got a thing here. Look. Okay, so you don't have that front piece that's attached. So I don't think it's that. I got the mirrors. Okay, look around. There's got to be... Is the front bumper in here somewhere? Oh, it's like within complete... Wait, what are the odds of it actually giving me that part? The floorboard. I'm actually kind of impressed there. Normally it doesn't give you stuff you need. I'm looking for 2 skinny little lights. Do you guys see the little lights? I hate that I'm asking my viewers this. I'm like so close. It's 2 parts. That's all it is. Oh, what's this? Okay, it's another rear light. What if it isn't those parts? What if those are like an optional part? I didn't think about that, but I don't think that's the case. Hold on, let me go. What's over here? Okay, so there's a trailer and there's a Tucker. I'm gonna stay at this stop. Now, I think I passed by an outhouse up there. If this light appears, and that is the final 2 parts, I probably could just duplicate it, right? Because it's probably the same part. At least you would hope that it would be. Is there a dash in here? You'd really make my day if you'd give me a dash for this thing. No, I don't think there's a dash in here. I hate the VW so bad. It's my least favorite car. It was my favorite car for like an episode, and then I turned around and I'm just like, I hate this thing now. Okay. I need to thoroughly search this stop out. Like, I need to go through every nook and cranny. I mean, heck, there's even a chance it's on the roof here. And let's Mary Poppins. Here we go. We're going to float up to the top. You don't happen to have the piece that I'm looking for. Because like I said, I think I could duplicate it. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. It looks like it'd be like an identical piece. It's like a plate there. Wait, that's a dome light. No, gosh darn it. What is on? Is this? No, that's a... I don't need a rear. I'm going to put that down there. I don't think I need that. What is this? Oh, it's a pedal. I've got the pedals for the VW. That annoys me so much. Like, we are so close to the end of this van. Like, we basically have it finished. Wait a minute. So I was going through the parts list. Let's see, front, middle. Is there a dome light in the back? Is that a thing? Hold on. I can't see it. Here, let me take this off real quick. Do I have a dome light in here? And is it installed? I feel like it is installed. Or is it? Hold on. I have a light in the back of this thing, by the way. No. Folks, that isn't the part. Those front lights are not the part that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a rear dome light. Which I feel like... Man, I feel like I would have grabbed one of those. These don't fit in there, right? No, I don't know what those front lights are. But if you look at how many parts I have, which technically, if I apparently put this back on, I need 2 more parts. One of those parts is a rear dome light. That's what it is. But, hon, did this one have one in there? What is the final part? That is the question of the day. I'm sure my audience down below is going to probably be able to figure it out. I'll have to, like, literally just check off parts on the Wikipedia page. Look, rear dome light. I'm down to 1 part. What? I gotta stare at this for like 5 more minutes because there's a chance the part is here at the station and I complete that thing. Hold on, let's put this down here. I need to thoroughly go over this. There is an outhouse on the other side of the road that there's 1 part. It is 1 part. Stare at this, Camodo. You've got this. You could figure this out. I wonder if it's a part that maybe I placed in and it wasn't on the right side. Wait, that's green. Folks, I know the last part. It's the radiator. This radiator is not right. I must have moved this radiator. Is this the radiator that belongs? It is. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I swear I've come across a radiator before, and I'm gonna kick myself in the rear end because I'm pretty sure I didn't grab it. It's not even like an uncommon part, I don't think. Oh my goodness, that was one thing I never thought about. Oh, maybe I put a temporary radiator in. You don't happen to have the radiator. We could finish this. We need to finish this. Absolutely need to finish this. Is there a radiator up top? Look around. I'm not convinced that we can't do this. There's definitely got to be a radiator around here. I can't believe, and the thing is, I've probably come across them, and I was like, oh, okay, this is fine. I don't need that, but that's what I did. I must have put the radiator in because I needed to get the van running, and that's one part I've completely forgotten about, that, oh, that's not an OEM part. It makes sense now. That explains why I don't have a radiator in my VW. I got to put this back in. I don't see one here, but I know the part now. I know I can finish this. That is completely a thing. Hold on, one part to go. Get ourselves a little bit of water here. I feel like there was a radiator back where we found that other van. Oh my goodness. Well, that might be my cue here. I just lost my 2 vehicles, folks. We've got one more part. It's gonna be an easy one to find, I believe. I just can't believe that was the part that I was missing. I never once thought, oh, check the engine compartment. You're missing the OEM radiator because you took it out of the VW so you could get the van running. It all makes sense now. We're so close to finishing these last 2 vehicles, but we're gonna have to wait for one more episode.